There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. While examining the palace ledger for evidence of the Queen Regent's misdeeds, I made a curious discovery. For some time now, it seems she has been diverting a veritable mountain of gold to the daily purchase of sweet crown flower. What's more, this inexpedient spending habit is recorded to have begun the very day on which Arthur, the would-be Arisen, appeared on the scene. This cannot be mere happenstance. I can only conclude that these sums are passing into the hands of Arthur himself. Yet 'tis strange, for sweet crown flowers only grow on the eastern edge of Vermont. I dare say 'twas not an item chosen idly. Mayhap this knowledge will guide us in our pursuit of the false sovereign. 'Tis a frail hope, to be certain. Yet all the same, I would ask that your Majesty venture to Vermont's eastern edge and probe into this young man's origins. I am glad to hear it, for I cannot shake the feeling that uncovering the identity of the false sovereign is the key to unraveling Deeza's scheme and securing your enthronement.
Sprinkle of misfortune. Let peruse at your leisure.
Oh dear. What am I to do? Hail, friend! Have you a spare moment? I've an eye for people, and my instincts tell me you're of trustworthy ilk. I'm in a bit of a quandary, you see. I'm to be gone for a week, with no one slated to mind the house in my stead. Fear not, I only ask your name to list as a tenant. You needn't bother yourself with the cleaning, and I don't expect you to stay cooped up in there neither. I'd be much obliged if you'd simply consider my home a waypoint on your travels. Sound appealing? Then come on by and have a look-see. I've taken the liberty of marking the location on your map. You've come. Glad to see you, friend. So, what say you? Would you care to live here in my absence? As I've said, you needn't worry about tending to the place. Many thanks, friend. I knew I could count on you. I'll stop by again in a week's time, but till then, farewell.
I always draw the short straw.
Not without its uses.
for me next. I am sure of it.
Can't take it anymore. I could use a bit of peace and quiet. What I need are customers who switch
To do, and precious little time.
There's much need to do it.
Well met, sir.
Food and drink are lovely, but I've other appetites. What's going on? Suppose I'll call it a day and go for a drink.
I'll teach him a lesson he won't soon forget.
Tis a thankless job, this.
Where I stand.
The best quality of soldier can have.
Have you come to release me from this jail? Who are you? Aha! Then we are presented with three options. Either the law of our world that allows only one Arisen has been upended, or Deeza's Arisen is false, or you are lying to me. Have you proof that you are Arisen, as you say? Ah, they say the Arisen's breast bears a wound akin to the dragon's claw. By that mark, 'twould seem 'tis true. This reminds me of a happening 148 years ago. During the reign of Regent Alphonse, a man named Crusoe appeared and claimed to be Arisen. He went before the people, insisting that he, and not Regent Alphonse, was the true Arisen, the one fit to lead them as their ruler. And what befell him, you ask? Ha! Crusoe was discovered to be a liar, whereupon his head was liberated from his shoulders on the spot. Aye, I dare say your arrival portends another beheading, but whose will it be, Escape? But why? Here, I spend my days perusing the code and deciphering old texts. I can devote all my time to my own interests. And I need not turn my ear to Deesa's absurd demands. 'Tis a paradise to me, this cell. That said, if you know of a place with a mountain of tomes I could delve into, I might rethink the matter. Tell me, does that ring any bells? I suspected as much. Then we are done here. Leave me be.
I'd hasten home, were this not my duty.
Only person I believe in is myself.
Got to face it. No one can move my list.
Arms, arms for the poor. Pray grant. Well met, Sir Arisen. Might I trouble you for alms for the poor? Many thanks. May fortune smile upon you, kind sir. Well met, Sir Arisen. Might I... Many thanks. May fortune smile... Ah, hold on a moment, Sir Arisen. Perchance you would be willing to aid me with another matter. You see, one of the children we care for here at the Gracious Hand has gone missing. Malcolm, his name is. He's a steady lad. I can't imagine he would have run away. This building's very old. It could be that he's found himself in some strange corner of it. Might I impose on you to search for him?
Places such as this ought to be. It is my duty to devote my life to prayer and virtue. I must be good. I need not strive to know the
I don't feel safe here.
Got to make room for my next shipment.
This is a surprise,
I find
and a
such
glad one at that.
I've got to get home. I
I'll have
can't
an early
stay
supper.
here.
Whatever am I to do?
Be blunt as a hammer.
A lonely place. But not without its charms.
Always gotta be in the thick of things, mate.
don't like this place at all.
True faith must come from the spirit.
Was I lacking in devotion?
Hasn't anyone got coin to spend?
Where could Malcolm have gotten off to? Perhaps you could try asking the other children. I haven't been able to get much out of them myself.
No one's coming to my rescue.
I'm quite sure I wasn't dreaming. But ox carts don't run so late at night. Was it a phantom then? I shudder to think.
I don't like this place.
I fear I'll make...
Malcolm's been really into exploring of late. Just the other day, he was going around telling anyone who'd listen about how he was an ox hair away from making some big discovery.
Chaos in the world begins with chaos of the mind.
This is all I ask of love. I don't know what to do.
There's no hope left for me. I know that.
I'm ill at ease here.
Wickedness has no hold upon a temporal mind. It causes conflict to plague the world.
Is Malcolm all right? We were supposed to go exploring together, but I overslept and he went without me. Wish he'd woken me up. I was really looking forward to going down into those vaults. Please, don't tell nobody what I said about exploring those vaults.
I find such solace in prayer. The pursuit of betterment
My thoughts down dark
all
paths.
this worrying's giving me an achy back.
Malcolm? All he's doing of late is picking through rubble. Don't know why he bothered.
There's no telling what will happen if I must be
Always
here.
gotta be in the thick of things, mate.
Living's hard, but dreams are free, I'll say.
Vaults, you say? By my knowledge, they were sealed off. Ah, but you mentioned rubble, aye? Then perhaps the lad found a way through. Come, I fear there's not a moment to lose. Pray, follow me, and quickly.
Living's hard, but dreams are free.
Oi! Who's there?
I believe this is the place to which the children were referring. Look, there, a hole. Could he have passed through here? There is naught to be done but have a look for ourselves. The passage ahead looks small, but we may be able to squeeze through. Let us make haste. Malcolm, thank goodness you are unharmed. You have my eternal gratitude, Sir Arisen. Now I can breathe freely at last.
Sir Kendrick, you'll never believe what I've found. It's just up ahead. Books, sir. Books, books, and more books. It's like some sort of secret workshop.
Truly? Perhaps we ought to take a look.
Over here.
Heavens above!
Isn't it amazing? And I found it. Me.
'Tis quite a find indeed. Is this some manner of archive? Why, I've ne'er seen so many books. This collection must be worth a fortune. 'Tis a veritable treasure trove of wisdom. Might I ask that you not share the existence of this place with others, Sir Arisen? We cannot allow the knowledge accumulated here to be misused or mistreated. We ought to entrust its care to someone worthy, someone who can appreciate its true value. Pray tell me if you know of such an individual. As for you, Malcolm, I forbid you from telling anyone else about this place. 'Twill be our little secret. Understood?
Oh, but...
However, in exchange for your silence, you may come and go as you please. Let's investigate this place's secrets together, eh?
Nothing ever seems to happen round here.
Wickedness has no hold.
I don't like it
It's
here.
been a hard day.
I want to go home.
Too quiet for my liking.
Damn near enough pastries.
So tired.
I'll not stick
get
my
just
head
about
where it will
anywhere.
get cut off.
Well, Have you found some place I might sate my scholarly curiosities? Oh, to think such a place existed. Oh, very curious. Guide me outside, then. If you can deliver me from this pit, I ought to be able to find the rest of the way on my own. This should be far enough. My thanks. If you truly are Arisen, then I swear to someday repay this debt I owe. Words may be wind, but there's naught else I can offer you at present. Pray visit me if you've the time or inclination. Mayhap the knowledge I've gained reading tomes of Eld could be of some use to you.
Bunch of sluggards. Need new blood. Too quiet here for my liking.
A lonely place, but not without its charms.
There's got to be some...
Greetings. You seek guidance, do you not? You need only make a worthy offering in exchange. I have seen your path. May these words guide you true. You've my gratitude. 'Tis lovely to see you.
There's much needs doing.
Well met, sir.
We'll have an early supper.
Well met, sir.
It's busy out there. I can't wait to see what the day holds.
I do like it here, but it can get very dull.
Gather round! Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller. And should my story entertain you,
really is fun.
even if it shouldn't, I would greatly appreciate a coin or two to soak my throat with
The Goblin's Lair? I hope you can reclaim aught from the fiends. 'Twould bring me peace of mind. To know someone taught them a lesson.
Why, you there? Your presence is requested at the tavern this evening. Who's the one requesting? I didn't ask. 'Tis none of my concern. The fellow said aught about the usual place.
I hope the weather holds. At least here I can let down my hair.
I just had my hair. I made a therapist.
The rules at your leisure.
I've
Gotta be somewhere to make some quick calls.
Got to sweep and dust before I think of supper.
Greetings, Your Majesty. Have you a moment to speak? There is much we ought to tend to. If we are... I bear word from Regent Ken Sven, Your Majesty. He espied the delivery of a suspicious package to a man named Allard, a minister who happens to be one of the Queen Regent's staunchest and most powerful allies in the palace. From the pains he took to remain on scene, 'tis plain that Allard wished this delivery kept away from prying eyes. That alone is reason to suspect a connection to Deeza's schemes. We must get to the bottom of it. The Regent Kin intends to call Allard to his chambers come nightfall. He bids you to use this opportunity to search the minister's chambers and see if there's aught to be learned. What say you, Your Majesty? I shall ensure that the door to the minister's chambers is open between midnight and dawn. Pray, use that time. There is much we ought to tend to. If we are to strengthen Your Majesty's claim, it seems Magistrate Wardor has been safely delivered from his cell. The man's dedication to justice shall doubtless be a great boon to our cause. Mayhap it would be prudent to visit the man on occasion and avail yourself of his vast stores of wisdom. He might have knowledge that could benefit you on your travels. Now, would you be so kind as to return the key I lent you? I thank you. Pray, take this. Consider it remuneration for Your Majesty's efforts. There is much we ought to tend to. If we are for some time now, 'twas said that the false sovereign was recovering from his battle wounds. But as I hear it, he is now well enough to walk unaided. And so, in honor of his supposed valor, they have been holding masquerade in the palace of late. The false sovereign's identity is still beyond our ken. Even the matter of from where he hails remains a mystery. But mayhap approaching the false sovereign at one of these gatherings could afford you a glimpse into the man behind the mask. What say you, Your Majesty? Might I ask this task of you? My thanks. Some of the sentries posted at the masquerades are under my command. I shall have them ease security, so pray, slip into the venue through whatever opening presents itself. Once your infiltration is successful, you will need only don a mask and act the part of an invitee. Few will think to be wary if they believe you a fellow masquerader. Here, this should suffice to help you blend in. Take care, Your Majesty. Ah, there is one other thing. Masquerades being as they are, you will require suitable raiment. Much is made of appearances at such gatherings, and 'twould be wisest to dress the part when joining the other revelers. There is much we ought to tend to. If we are to strengthen Your Majesty, do not forget that we work to serve.
Well met, sir. Fancy a candle? Fine wares
Well met, son. How might I be of service?
Good day, sir. What might you be looking for?
I care for some decent sleep or a comfy bedroll.
I'm not taking any passengers just now, sir.
Always waiting around puts me to sleep.
Now here's
This ox cart's bound for the checkpoint. I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
One must take pride in their charge.
If you're in need of a ride, 'tis now or ne'er.
Whoever's my replacement's in for a boot up the arse.
When does my watch end? I've clean forgotten.
Suppose I'd better give the oxen feed.
Surely I'm overdue a
I
day.
lament this calling I've chosen at times.
One wrong move.
All of you.
Enough!
Stand strong! We'll pull through yet!
I was not prepared! Have faith in your arm! 'Twill see you through!
From bad to worse. We're still in the fight! Stand strong! That quite enough.
I'm unsure.
Feel yourself!
Is this some manner of...
Refuse to accept this. One more move.
I shan't be rested with the likes of you.
Keep a clear mind.
Shall not stand idly by.
You dare!
I'll not stand for this! Now's your chance!
This is quite a quandary.
Do let me know if you're in need of aid.
That's enough. You dare!
I shan't be bested by the likes of you. I must hold fast. I'm unsure.
This ox cart's bound for the check. It's been a hard day.
Got to focus. My head will blow if aught goes awry. What must...
Who's there?
Get back here!
We need reinforcements over here.
Forward! I must summon reinforcements.
Today my pockets will be clinking with gold.
Boy, hand over all the coin in your purse, now.
At least today my
Get
pockets
my
will be
hands on
clinking
you.
with gold.
Boy! Boy! Get my hands on you. Boy! Get my hands on you.
Nothing left to fight here. Time to move on.
going, sir?
Finish it tomorrow.
The flowers that bloom around here glow come nightfall. From what I can glean, the petals absorb the sun's light by day and release it after dark. Isn't that unusual? Nature works in mysterious ways.
Wolves, eh? Mayhap you should seek out the Putrid Cave. While en route to deal with another matter, I discovered the beast's den in that cave. I only wish I'd been permitted to investigate the area myself, but at the time we were merely passing through. But I can tell you where it is, sir. You'll find it on the eastern road. It is my understanding that the creatures hoard their prey within. Mayhap the lad yet lives, fortune willing. If you are thinking of venturing in there yourself, pray make haste and tread softly.
Wish I could go on an adventure.
Well, hello. Oh, there's always demand for weapons, particularly near the border, where quarrels occur every other day. Do come again? Quarrels occur every other day. Hey. Always a pleasure. Well met, sir. Was the day treating you?
Greetings. You are the Arisen, are you not? Tell is you travel quite a bit. Tell me, in your comings and goings, did you happen to encounter a man by the name of Ofulv? He seems to have vanished while in possession of a treasure known as the Jadeite Orb. My fellow merchants are scouring the city for him as we speak, but have had no luck as yet. And if I may be candid, our primary concern is not the merchant, but rather the orb. 'Tis an item of precious importance to myself and my partners, you see. I must see it reclaimed, post-haste. And in my hour of need, who should wander by but the good Arisen? What say you, sir? Would you be so kind as to seek out the Jadeite orb on my behalf? You will be rewarded handsomely for your service. Of that I can assure you.
Peruse at your leisure, sir. Well, hello. Oh, there's always demand for weapons, particularly near the border, where quarrels occur every other day. Always a pleasure. Why? Peruse at your leisure, sir.
Sir, pray tell me, have you found Rog? Oh, I see. No sign of him yet, then. All I know is that he was last spotted near the flower bed afore those monsters set upon him. That boy. I've never known a soul who loved flowers more than he. Out there every day he was, planting seeds. Come to think of it, I recall him saying aught of a rare blossom that was due to bloom anon. What's the world coming to? The flower bed might be on the outskirts of town, but the lad used to make trips to nearby villages without any trouble. Oh, Rog, there's naught I wouldn't do to see you safe again.
I may have gotten a little reckless, but that's all. I have a knack for gathering items and am ever on the hunt for new finds. I'll gladly try out any useful mechanisms I espy. I say we speak with anyone and everyone who's...
Where are you going?
Swear to me so alert all day long.
Methinks there are rare materials to be found hereabouts. I'll harvest what I can, should it please you. Turn you into a pincushion! We've earned ourselves a pat on the back. But see, my fight is not yet done. I've got a good feeling about this one. Materials such as this can be combined to craft things.
Let us see what you're made of!
You wish me to return? At once, Master. Ill-timed dodge and I'm covered in bruises.
The enemy quails before you, Arisen.
Do not falter. 'Twill take every ounce of our strength, but we can prevail. What fell magics have brought these decrepit bones to life?
The enemy quails before you, Arisen.
Monster seems to have dropped something.
Ah, how do you like that?
These fiends will resurrect so long as their skulls remain intact. But fear not, I shall gladly smash every last one. With it are
If wolves make their den in the putrid cave, that might be where poor Rog was taken.
Follow me, Master. I shall guide you to the location. Careful, Master! Master! We know not what to expect from this enemy! Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements!
I'll turn this brute as quite a temper.
Might we not use their range to our advantage?
No quarrel here.
Indecision may spell our doom.
So it goes. It would seem our foe has lost their wind.
We must make the most of this opportunity.
I shall lead the charge.
Focus your strength, Arisen! We can ill afford to rush headlong into battle. Let us watch our foe carefully to determine our best strategy here. Use it well. We do well to seek the high ground when fighting on an incline. It will make overpowering our foes all the simpler.
Turn you into a pincushion!
It seems we haven't reached our foe.
A reckless opponent makes an easy prey.
Understood.
Master.
Ice's sting is yours to wield. Hold fast, Arisen. I shan't let you fall. Whatever 'tis you need, I shall gladly oblige. I cannot assist you at present. enemy slows. Perhaps we've tired them out.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
No harm in picking a few.
Yon statue may yield new sights, if we can reach it.
Climbing it would grant a clearer picture of our environs.
Alas, 'twould seem I've taken on too much.
If you feel overburdened...
Ah, Master! A hobgoblin!
'Tis weak to lightning strike! Very well. I shall return. Let my magics grant you an elemental boon.
A smashing success.
Let us try for the same result with our next attack.
Nothing like a jaunt through the woods to put a spring in one's step.
Stay watchful. There's no telling what might be lurking amongst the trees.
I knew it to be so. Find a smell of skill.
Reached our destination. Dare I say it? We trounced. What's done is done. Regardless of the result, the task is not done till we make our report.
We've a report to make, have we not? I'd sooner get it over with.
would you mind coming over here? Hold fast, Arisen! I will be with you in but a moment. One other thing. We've not counted a thief among our
I've a knack for gathering items, and am ever on the hunt for new finds. I'll gladly try out any useful mechanisms I espy. Delighted to meet you, especially if we share a sweet.
Have you a different destination in mind, Master? Very well. I shall follow your lead instead.
Perhaps the Arisen has recalled some more pressing business. Fret not. I'm sure we'll come back to this eventually.
You're welcome to take whatever you like from my pack, Master. I'd gladly see you put what I find to good use.
Should your pack grow over full,
Hang in there, Master! I am coming to assist! Excels at attacking from the sky. Follow its movements carefully, lest it catch you unawares.
We'll want to use fire against this foe.
Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
you wish me to return? At once, Master.
I've just recalled. I found a treasure chest near here during my travels beyond the rift. May I show you to its location? What's done is done. Would that we had fairer tidings to report.
We need a report to make, have we not? Let's get it over with.
Might there be aught over there?
Let us ponder how best to proceed.
Fear not, master. Naught shall befall you while I am here.
Time to move on.
Here, an enchantment of cold to freeze our foes. Come to think of it, was there not another task we were to see to somewhere nearby?
We'll make our way there in time. As to whether 'twill be sooner or later, that is for the Arisen to decide. Methinks there are rare materials to be found hereabouts.
Well spotted. Shall we see what we can find?
The flowers that bloom around here, from what I can glean, isn't that
Not sure I can handle this.
We're here, Master.
Sir, do you have any news of Rog? What's this? No. Pray, I ought to thank you for trying to find the boy. Here, 'tis not much, but I would give you this. Rog. Oh, my poor boy.
This experience has left scars that shan't soon fade.
Not all quests are blessed with joyous endings, 'twould seem.
Right you are.
Here at last.
Welcome, sir. Contrary to the name, this little shop of mine deals in naught but the finest treasure. If you think me a liar, then buy something and see the truth for yourself. Ah, I see you desire one of my masterpieces. Very well.
Ah, I see you desire one of my masterpieces. Very well. I shall have your order crafted in good time. A little patient. Many thanks to you.
The jadeite orb is safely in hand.
So, how goes it? Did you manage to retrieve the jadeite orb? Ah, splendid. You've my thanks. Before we discuss your reward, however, there is one final matter to which we must attend. You see, in my line of work, trust is paramount, and so we shall go to verify the orb's authenticity together. Come, I trust old Ibrahim's eye most of all. Let us pay a visit to his little scrap store.
Follow my lead.
Good day, Ibrahim. Would you be so kind as to examine this jadeite orb? Now, I have a bit of business to attend to while he performs his appraisal. I ask that you await my return here.
Well met, son. How might I be of service?
He ought to be finished by now. Come, let us go see. You have done your title proud, Arisen. This jadeite orb is indeed the genuine article. My partners shall be most relieved to hear of its return. You have certainly earned your reward. I trust you will find it satisfactory, and I do hope you will permit me to call upon you again, should aught arise.
I'll admit, I did worry you'd forgotten me.
Well met, son. How might I be of service? Slow and steady gets the job done.
I shall brook no name
I wonder if there's any easy work to be had.
There you are! Pray, tell me, have you found the jadeite orb? Say it isn't so! What a Master Everard shall kill me if I tell him I've lost it, yet I've not the coin to make a life for myself elsewhere. Forgive me, sir. I bear you no ill will. You did all, but I'd best take my leave of you.
I must needs find a way to live to see the morrow.
Onward. Our work is not yet done. Unless you've any objections, Arisen, I will plot our course from the nearest location. We were to make for Harve Village, as I recall. 'Tis not far from here.
Might we consider boarding an ox cart? I don't know about you, but my legs are stiff as bull.
A most agreeable suggestion.
Apologies, but I can't offer you...
I can accompany you to the castle entrance, Master, but no further.
We ought not to overlook a ferrystone here. They can shorten a journey by many a league.
That's just what I was thinking.
I am well enough, thank you.
This ox cart's... I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
Stomach's complaining.
What to do?
How's about I put you out? Be they, friend? Clearly not. Shame I've no advantage against this foe. Are we all in the same boat?
Let my magics grant you an elemental boon.
Show the blackguard you're not to be trifled with! Come on then!
Paths to victory are myriad indeed. That strategy never would have occurred to me.
Unbelievable.
Arisen has been drenched! My curative magics are at your disposal. Wait right there.
Go with me, Colstar.
Seems my luck's run out.
That's what you get!
Tis a ladder. Shall we see where it leads?
We ought to put it to good use.
Good tidings, sir. How fares your retrieval of those plundered weapons? Will that be all, then? Let me see. What else can I tell you of our guild? Do come again.
Well met, sir.
I've been here so long, I almost forgot why I came.
'Twas a fascinating tale those soldiers outside the palace were discussing.
Oh. Did it pertain to the Queen Regent? And an important personage, perchance?
Indeed. Some suppose there is more to her relationship with this Batali dignitary than is publicly known.
Growling. Time for an early supper. Gotta be in the thick of things, mate. There's adventure.
This hustle and bustle puts me right at home.
Well met, sir.
A treasure chest! Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it?
No hurry to leave.
Might as well hang about. Suppose I'll visit someplace new.
Best all my equipment. Follow the chance.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
I say we collect as much as we can carry.
Here's hoping there'll be no trouble.
I would appreciate your...
You are the Arisen, yes? Follow me!
I'm in fine practice. Suppose I ought to earn my...
Tis best you move along. Should one pray, be cautious, Your Majesty.
All my days.
I wish the minister would be more careful. He takes the sentinel posted outside his chambers with him everywhere. There are times when no one's standing on watch.
Peril can
Wait
result
till my
from
duties
movements
is
in
like to
caution.
flatten me.
I dare say I could forget all my troubles here.
I'd
sooner stay out of battle where possible.
What business could be so pressing that I must be summoned at this late hour?
I would not presume to know, my lord. However, it must be a highly sensitive matter for the Regent Kin to request a private audience.
Or perhaps the boy has finally grown wise to the benefits my favor can bring. He might just be his mother's puppet, but at least he knows what's good for him.
My lord, if someone were to overhear...
Oh, unwring your hands, you fool! As if anyone in this palace would dare say a word against me now. If Wilhelmina calls, tell her to await me in my chambers. I will return presently.
Surely none more important than this. I speak of the ascension of the Sovereign.
Indeed. But that, Your Grace, would be better discussed in the presence of your mother. What are you doing in here? I don't recognize you. Guards, seize the intruder.
You shall find an ally in me.
My ears snuffed out.
I must ask you to leave this place at once.
It seems you've made a discovery regarding the false sovereign.
You are in need of healing. Allow me. Wait right there.
These writings could be of import.
Let's have a look then.
This bode's ill.
Welcome.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. I know this sigil well. 'Tis the crest of the neighboring country of Batal, a land with which Vermin has no official dealings at present. Let me see. It reads, "True to our word, we offer you the power of the Godsway. Pray make haste in securing Melv, that all might be made ready ere our plans are set in motion." A meager clue, to be certain. Though, 'tis clear that the Queen Regent conspires with Batal. This does not bode well at all. Though the political situation is stable at present, much blood has been spilled between Vermund and his neighbor in the past. I fear such a partnership would only portend the drawing of more. At any rate, to seem our search has led us to only more questions. Chief among them, what is meant by securing Melve and this God's Way? I will investigate these matters as best I can. Only once we have gleaned a fragment of the Queen Regent's plot, can we begin to thwart it. And ere it slips my mind, pray, take this. Perchance it will help speed you on your way to Melve.
Queen Regent Disa appears to be working in concert with this Phasus fellow. But what precisely is their aim?
The rules at your neck.
Another day just as dust.
I'm in no hurry to leave.
Coins no good if you work yourself to
Let's make haste, else I'll be at this.
Now there's a worthy prize. If only 'tweren't so far away.
This is where I come when life gets. I'll teach him a lesson he will soon forget.
We shall await you here, Master. May our parting be brief.
head will roll if aught goes awry.
Such a quiet blessing.
Does life have meaning?
Would
Or
that
is
all
it
my
to do with
days.
it?
What must needs be done? Mayhap I really would have been.
If you are in need of aid, pray say the word. Is there aught you require?
This place is very...
Perchance you've heard. The coronation is soon to be held, it seems. The Sovereign, wounded in glorious combat with the dragon, is recovered in... Indeed. 'Tis a weight off my heart to...
Such quietude is a blessing.
to be said
Or is all
for
townspeople
peace and
dependent?
quiet.
I will see to it that the law is upheld.
I know I'm captivating, but spare my fellows a
You'll not want to miss this next bit.
The perfect spot to sit and think a while. Applause is most welcome.
My legs are as lead. Suppose I ought to turn my head. Such quietude. Back to it.
I'd go for some decent sleep. Or a comfy bedroll.
Still waiting on that report. Was that such peace? Reigned eternal.
There's ought to be said for peace and quiet.
If you must go off on your own, there's naught to be done. I only hope you'll return sooner rather than later.
It is not our place to hurry the Arisen.
It's no easy thing, making a living as a soldier.
You're far from your station, are you not?
I do so enjoy the town.
Wait for the new
Our
equipment.
first sovereign in decades. At last, we will see the...
I'm a tad preoccupied just now, if you can't tell.
Why, you're... No. Pay me no mind. We who are gathered here are naught but nameless nobles. 'Twould be uncouth to inquire after another's identity.
Nary a new face in sight. Why do I even bother?
A fine place to sit and gather one's thoughts.
I shan't let anything spoil my evening.
I'd sooner stay out of sight.
So, tell me more of this ox cart. Might as well make merry while the wine flows.
Would that all my days.
I shan't let anything spoil my evening.
If you've naught to say, I'd best be going.
A fine place to sit and gather one's thoughts.
So tired. I kept just about anywhere.
Have you heard? There's to be more restrictions.
Everyone who dances with me complains of sore feet.
The townspeople depend on me.
Whatever am I to do? Everyone who dances with me complains of
Could use a rest.
All's well here.
Little
I'd
enough
best move
gold
on.
to spend as it is.
Want some in a real battle? I'll prove my worth.
I must be vigilant. The townspeople depend on me.
Crowns and politics are no concern of mine.
Such quietude.
not without its charms.
Well now, you're...
What is it? Has something happened?
We have it on good authority that a suspicious individual passed through here.
We need to scour the area. Well, scour all you like. You won't find
In here.
I've been here the whole time. Open up! Open this door right now. We're coming in. Get out! Out of
You're dressed rather austerely for a patron.
My humblest apologies, Lady Wilhelmina. We've had reports of an unseemly character in the vicinity, you see, and...
Preposterous. I was out front till but a moment ago, and I did not see so much as a shadow.
Be that as it may.
You are excused. Leave this place, ere you invite our noble host's wrath upon yourself. I will summon you if aught is amiss.
Pray forgive the intrusion.
And what business have you here? In the nobles' playground? Hmm? You've the face of someone in search of a juicy morsel. Would you be looking for this, perchance?
Come on, then. Keep pouring. Do you take me for some green lad who can't handle his cups? I'm your damned king, and a king deserves royal treatment.
Of course, Your Majesty.
Tell us, Your Majesty, would you prefer more drink, or shall we find some other way to amuse ourselves?
Aye. Let's change things up.
I believe I cautioned you to keep your drunken revelry in check. Lest you forget, these celebrations of your valor are but a pretense for more serious matters.
I know. I do. It's just I get the poison in me and things happen is all.
You need only serve as our false king until Sven becomes consul. Till then, however, you would do well to remember that your role demands a certain degree of dignity. I trust you understand your position, Your Majesty.
Nay, I mean I. As you say, I'll go and sober up.
Why not remove yours as well? This is not the masquerade hall, and we now find ourselves quite alone. What say we dispense with such pretenses and speak openly with one another, Lord Phasus?
That will do. If you're discovered, yours won't be the only head that rolls. What is your purpose here, I wonder? If you came to learn of the Sovereign, then 'tis as you have seen. The man is naught but a ale-swilling pretender propped up by the Queen Regent. Of course, that begs the question. If he's a mere mummer, then where might our true Arisen be? You'd best go. I'll do what I can to help you make your escape. As you can see, I run an establishment that caters to certain pleasures. You're welcome to come and play anytime, if you escape with your life, that is. Know, however, that our services do not come cheap.
Something smells. Time to earn my coin. All this walking's made my legs ache a fright.
A lonely place.
my nose to
I'm just grateful I get to lead a quiet life.
Let me think on this a moment.
Where to now?
Where did you go, Master? 'Twas dreadful lonesome without you.
Our party is reunited. Surely we can ask for no more than that.
Almost nodded off for a moment there.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
We could pick some now and use them when the need arises.
This ladder can take us to new heights.
After you, Arisen.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. Well, well. He is merely Disa's puppet then. 'Tis likely that he knows naught of her schemes. Even were he to be removed, I suspect some other would simply be made to take his place. But if there's aught that compels my attention, 'tis this other man you mention. Phasus, was it? He seems a man of import, and yet I have never heard of him. Pray, allow me to investigate this matter further. You've done well.
Queen Regent Disa appears to be working in concert with this Phasus fellow.
There is much we ought to tend to, but do not forget that we worked